You know how when you know something, but when you understand it, it's just different? That happened to me not that long ago, and I really wanted to share it with you because it came up in a reading today, and I felt like it was important because it came up a couple months ago, or a year ago, actually, a year ago. When I was first starting on TikTok, I was talking to this other creator, and her name escapes me. If I can think of it, I will tag her. But she was talking about how right now we are in the rise of the divine feminine. And this is not about oppressing the masculine side of us, but the divine feminine is rising to the surface. And this is evidenced all around us. If you look at the creator side of TikTok, the spiritual side of TikTok tends to be heavily female oriented. And that's because the divine feminine is embodied by love, light, energy, the softer aspects of life, while the masculine side of life is more with forceful and energy of war and this sort of thing, divine, masculine, and feminine. The feminine is rising to the surface to offer balance to us as a collective. That's why there's so many healers and teachers coming forward that are feminine, rising to their power. The other divine feminine that's rising is Gaia herself. The earth herself is in a transitional state. She is rising and implementing a new earth for herself, like a new version. This is evidenced through all the geological activity that we're seeing, the uptick in storms, the earthquakes, all of that stuff is part of this Mother Earth shedding her old skin and bringing forward a new version of herself. Some people say this is an actual new physical earth. I don't actually think that. I think that the earth herself will shift under our feet, and because she is changing and we live here, we are sort of being pushed into that change also. The other timeline I'm talking about, when we talk about a dividing timeline, there's the timeline between those who want to stay where they are, right? And those who are willing to go with the changes of Mother Earth. Those who are willing to go with the changes of the earth and all that sort of stuff will find themselves in an environment more conducive to that. I wish I could tell you what that looked like. I really wish I could tell you that it meant an alien ship was going to land and take us all away to this new earth, but I don't get that, and I don't know what that means. But I do know it's there, it's coming, and it's rising, and it's up to you to embrace this femininity, this feminine aspect of yourself. And that does not mean dressing in frilly dresses unless you want to, of course. But embracing your feminine side is about the caring, nurturing nature, the mother side, the helping others, the energy intuitives. That side of you is being brought to the surface. It's more etheric in nature, while the masculine side tends to be more physically rooted. We've been in masculine dominance for a very long time, and this has nothing to do with the idea of the white male dominating everything. While that may be a problem, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about the energy of masculinity has been the dominant energy for a very long time. Now that divine feminine is rising. So I guess the question becomes, friend, what are you doing to embody your divine feminine? How are you embracing this aspect of yourself and allowing it to rise to the surface? How are you embracing this? Men and women, everybody. How are you doing it? I hope you are, because it's a beautiful piece of you and it deserves to be part of you, not put on a shelf and ignored, because all of you is beautiful.